Hey down.
Yeah, the good, the bad, the real. Telling you just how we feel, we keep it 100. 3 kings with a huncho. All of that Jordan, this is important. Better get over here pronto. Enjoy the kings in the convo.
Welcome back. This is episode 5 of King Convos podcast. We appreciate y'all. I can't help but say that every week because every week we get new supporters. So we appreciate y'all for the numbers that y'all been helping us reach and new goals and new levels. We appreciate the new subscribers, new visitors, whatever you are in different towns,
cities.
So we thank you. I'm 130, your host, Mr. Morta King, along with
Mike Squiddy
and
Rockyylikee.
And if this is your first time, thank you for tuning in to us at King Convos podcast. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the visual and audio on Apple Podcasts. So, how's everybody's week been?
Great.
How y'all been?
Great, man. Great,
brother.
That's better. Bless, brother.
Blessed. That's good. You?
Like entertainment almost finished.
There we go. Let's clap that.
Champagne on the way, cigars on the way. Man.
Yes, sir.
And Aqua Panda, baby.
Complimentary by my man Mike Squiddy right there.
You know it. No, I got you. Let's get it.
Cigars and champagne, baby.
Shout out to Aqua Panda. Shout out.
Let me lift mine, too.
For a smooth taste.
A special mineral balance from from nature for a smooth taste like no other.
Right. Perfected.
Aqua Panda, baby. But let's talk about something that we definitely need to talk about and we should be talking about and what a lot of people are talking about nowadays. Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Black owners. In particular. It don't necessarily gotta be with just entrepreneurship. Let's talk about that. But let's start with Rocky real quick on some. How did you get into entrepreneurship? Speak on what you got to, and speak on Rockyylikee Entertainment.
Basically, man, just building a brand, and just looking at the whole concept of like just owning your own shit.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
that's
like,
what it comes down to.
Something really simple. Like you got these devices out here, you can go on there, look up whatever you need to look up. You want to start your own business. It's right there in front of you. Yeah. It's really nothing to it for real.
Yeah. Speak on Rockyylikee Entertainment though. How that come about?
How Rockyylikee Entertainment came. Rockyylikee is already a brand itself. And once I got my own studio, I said, fuck, I might as well just go ahead and start an entertainment company, entertainment business to better artists, show them the business side, show them how everything could be A1 when they coming into a studio, and just also like releasing music under me and stuff like that.
And the studio,
it's on the right way though.
And the studio's being built up, so then congratulations on that.
Yeah. Definitely fight that joint up 3 times throughout this joint.
Yeah.
That's
so what about you, Squiddy? Well, how did you get into entrepreneurship?
I had
Mr. It's in my DNA.
Yeah, I had started out. Well, I got my college degree. When I came out, I'm like, I really didn't get my college degree and what I wanted. So I was working with kids and stuff. I was just bored, and I always been someone that like think throughout. I was just always afraid of taking that step, and I think that's what a lot of people today is afraid to take a step. You've been sitting on dreams for all these years, and then you're just scared to break that seal. So my brother had a business as well, and I had a business, and we both calling my dad every 5 seconds, like, Dad, yo, like, what to do? I'm helping Dave, and then Dave helping me with graphic design, and I'm helping him with his business paperwork. And it's like, he like, yo, who business is gonna jump off first? Who y'all think is gonna jump off first? Which one would be more impactful for y'all both to focus on one? So I'm like, well, my brother's, Dave's. I just do the business part on mine. I'm just doing something rinky-dink, basically in a sense, compared to his. He said, well, y'all partner up. We take care of the rest later. Don't worry about that. Go full force on it. And then I took that mindset, like, I wanted the 9 to 5. Like, everybody does, because that's a stability job. You got that job. Right. But it's like, with those 8.5 hours, 9 hours, whatever the case may be, I forgot. I ain't working so long that You got all those hours. The hours that I'm not working, how many hours you think I'm putting into my own craft?
Exactly.
I'm putting at least 16 in. And then I'll be seeing a lot of people say, early bird get the worm first. That is absolutely wrong to me.
Wow.
I don't go to sleep. I'm up while everybody's getting rest. And then I have businesses that make me money while I'm asleep. So it's a different ballgame. So you can look at it different ways, and I agree with some things.
Yeah,
but
everybody has a different
and that's how I got it. My first business is called Fighting with Faith. I did like motivational. I did juvenile delinquents when they get out of jail. I'm doing a facility for them. This stuff is as if it's a nonprofit, but it's giving out. It's called Fighting with Faith for a purpose. You ain't gotta have a certain religion. We all fight with it. We all fight with it daily. So different stuff, helping the homeless, different stuff that this Fighting with Faith business can do. And it sat on my heart for so long, and I honestly took the time to get it off the ground. And once I started seeing paperwork come in, I started feeling better. I broke that seal, and I'm 3-4 businesses in now, and it's working. And then everybody like, oh, you got a business, that joint ain't gonna be hard. No. They say the first 5 years hard, that joint really hard. I ain't even in the 5th yet. I'm in the 3rd. But yeah, it's hard. But I'm giving all my energy to it. You know what I mean? So we get down. So that's how I came about it, and that's why I think that entrepreneurship is real. A lot of people, 9 to 5 is cool. Why not have a business on the side where you make it extra? Why you answering to somebody? Like, why?
All right, before you go there, because that's the next one. No, you good. Because I'll say how I got into it. For one, it's always been in my mind. My mindset has always been ownership, own something, own something you can. And legacy is such a big thing with me too, as well. Like, so something you can leave behind, but a way you can make your own money and you can live on your means. So you know, entrepreneurship is like one of those. You're gonna get as much as you put in. So if you know you like the way you saying like when everybody sleep I'm up, so you know like because you know if you only put in an hour, don't expect like 100 years type goal like reward out of it. So that but like the way I got into it though is like for one I always been interested in that. I always wanted different streams of income. And then I always studied, like even in school and all that, I did business management, I did business administration, I did principal of management and all that. So that's why, like I said, I had certain positions and jobs and everything, but I always wanted ownership for myself, something I could give, something I can build and feel good about myself where I'm like, oh man, I built this up and now it's making me money. Yeah. Like to where like, It's always just been a dream of mine, like, and I really don't know where it came from. I always felt that way.
Man, you had it in you, man.
Yeah, and it's not like I grew up with someone knowing people that own stuff and everything. Everybody I know, they work really hard jobs. Like they just work really hard on jobs. So
and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that either.
Well, I might have just answered my own question. I think that's where I really got it from. Watching everybody work so hard, and then it's just like, man, like not saying you don't have to work for entrepreneurship, but I'd rather work hard on my terms, where it's like let me work so hard to where I'm building up something that I want. Yeah. Same way you said, like with the hours I'm putting, that's how exactly I looked at it. I said, wait, if I'm putting in 12 hours at this job for corporately someone who doesn't even like me. Yeah. Why wouldn't I do that for my own? Yeah. So that means, like you said, if I'm doing 12 over here, I'm doing 20 on my own. Mm-hmm. So it's like...
some people just different. I don't think nothing is wrong with it. Mm-hmm. Some people like to have that type of job. They like to build up companies and get accolades in those companies. Yeah. That's dope.
That's dope, yeah.
As for me, though, I just don't feel like I want to do that. I don't want to give somebody that much. I don't want to have to go off their terms. Yeah. If I don't want to wake up today and I want to stay home, I'm my own boss. I can do it. I put somebody else in a position to do it. If I'm able to, then. But if not, then no. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel it though. That's a good job.
And that goes into my next point, next question of how if you believe it, what you kind of do, why do you believe a 9 to 5 isn't for you? Or I'll start Rocky right now. Like, why do you believe that? If you believe it.
9 to 5, I don't believe a 9 to 5 was for me. You know, I look at it as like a stepping stone, like getting different jobs and stuff like that, and working towards your goal. But the reason when I figured out that it wasn't for me was like, I'm putting this amount of time here, but I can be doing my own thing and putting my own amount of time into what I'm trying to build on my own, and shit, that's basically it. Working towards your own, getting your own, building your own. And that's how I figured that not a problem for me.
And definitely just to reiterate the question.
Working for nobody for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And just to reiterate the question, I'm asking them, why do they believe a 9-to-5 isn't for them, not for everybody else? Like we were saying, I'm asking them individually. I'm getting them individually. Why do they feel like that? Because Squiddy just said, there's nothing wrong with that. We're all saying there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It is okay.
It's about what you like, man. And I'm a person that always wanted to be challenged.
What's for you.
Yeah, if I'm not being challenged, if you're not being challenged, right, then it won't change you. And that's how I feel with everything. So if I'm not being challenged, it's jobs that's gonna challenge you. I know a lot of people I got a lot of smart friends, they hop from job to job, they in companies for like 3 years, and they doing a lot of stuff, and they're like, yo, I'm just not challenged. They smart as whips. But it is not challenged.
Exactly.
Why not be challenged in business? I went in a different business. I just started another one over the COVID. I just started another one. I'm not I'm challenging myself, so it's changing.
You started two,
podcast.
I'm about to say we started this.
So it's like, I'm not challenging myself. Yeah, oh dang, he just getting paid, but no, I'm starting from the ground up. I'm putting my all into this stuff. I'm not worried about that. The outcome. Yeah,
they don't see the back. Yeah.
They don't see that back part. But as for me, I say 9-to-5. No. If a 9-to-5 getting you by, you got situation that you need to, that's cool. But work towards your entrepreneurship. I'm telling you, work towards you taking that step. I'm telling you, once you take that step, it's over.
There's a lot of people out here that want to get into entrepreneurship. And it's like, it's no more excuses of saying why you can't do it.
Yeah. That's over.
You have that thing right there.
Yeah.
Look it up.
And people with jobs and doing all that, your job should fund your dreams. Your job should fund your dreams. So that's what a lot of us did. Like we worked, but we put money into
not
like.
Even in that. If you got a side hustle, just create a side hustle. That can fund your dreams as well.
Yeah,
not
but
just a job you're working at, but it's like people they come up. Oh, I got bills. Bro, everybody has bills. So that's not.
Yeah, but for some people who can't come up with it, that's kind of what I did. I was like, well, I got it, but I'm gonna still do this and put it away to start doing other things. So which is why I say your job should fund it. If you have a plan of being an entrepreneur, you should be putting something to the side too, like where you can start it, because then you don't want to keep making excuses and procrastinating and everything.
Put it to the side towards your dream, whatever the case might be.
And the reason why I don't believe a 9-to-5 is for me, simply because, well, y'all both basically said it. I'm like, I don't want to work so hard for someone and not be appreciated. See, look, I was indifferent. Like, I definitely was seeing that because I moved up like supervising position, management position. So to me, it felt even more like, dang, like. Cause then like you gotta take the heat for people, you gotta take the heat for your staff, everything like that. So I'm like, man, why not take the heat? If I'm gonna do this, that's why when y'all say stepping stone, that's why I'm like, oh, I believe I was supposed to be in those positions so I can learn too. Hey, if I'm running the building, I gotta know how to handle my staff. I gotta know how to make my team work and everything like that. So it's like those things. And I'm really big on like, I don't want nobody controlling my time. That is the thing. The fact that we was able to be like, y'all was able to be like, yo, come to New Orleans with us. And I can be like, all right, got it. Cause not knocking everybody, a lot of other people I know, but when I ask them to take a trip, okay, I gotta check. Yeah, I gotta check my time and make sure nobody else has it. So if somebody else has it, I can't.
I'm like vacation time available.
Yeah, and I'm like. I can't. Like I can't go have fun. Like I can't live my life. That's why to me, I'm saying like that's just what I felt like. And then like I said, how I was telling you in the car, like when old managers try to guilt trip me and like, yo, you got a baby on the way, so you want to pick up all these like 20 hours and stuff. And it's like but then I come home and I'm tired and my lady wants some time, and then now I'm tired. I'm like, yo, I just want to wash up, eat, and go to bed. Like, so it's things like that always playing to me. And because I grew up watching my parents work hard, they still do it to this day. And it's not like my mom and stuff don't got a career and all that. She has a really good career, but it's just the fact. She got embedded in that so much, so we got embedded with that. So like when I talk to my siblings, almost every time I talk to them, they're at work. I'm like, yo, that's just what got in us. So we just naturally just work hard. We know how to keep jobs. But it was just like one of them things. I'm like, man, but I just want different for what I leave behind.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I feel that. I feel that, bro.
Change the narrative.
Yeah, that's true. What else you got?
So how would y'all say to someone who wants to start a business how to plan it out? What should you do? Give us the rundown. Like
to start it out? Or
start it, where to go, everything, like just how, like, and how you did it, like.
Oh well,
I believe that's what I asked Rocky in a way too, like with Rockyylikee Entertainment.
How you started.
But I'm saying like how you mapped it out, how you know you wanted to do it, what made you interested in doing it, like. Or like everything, like basically what I'm saying is like, all right, the way I would tell somebody, okay, what are you really interested in, or what is the need for? What do you think? What do you feel like is the need for, or why is it a need for you?
Some people been sitting on it for years. They just afraid to take the step. Mm-hmm. Like it says, my pastor said it before. He said, invest in today's now for tomorrow's dream.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it's like invest. I see a lot of people they spend on different stuff. They be like, dang, I don't know how the EIN stuff and all that get me, but you got a phone, you got a smartphone, we got all this stuff. Simply Google. How to
University.
Start this business.
Better talk to that. Don't like you talk to a person.
Right, that blank business. Like you want to start a trucking company. You want to start how to start it. They tell you each thing. You got to find a name, get a fictitious name. They got different ways. Read up on it. We don't read. That's the most thing we don't do is research stuff. So it's the easiest thing. Everybody, well, I don't have all this money to pay it. You do. You do. I know people that drink coffee twice a day. That's $2. That's $4. At the end of the week, that's
stuff just like that.
That's what
it goes past.
It goes over their heads, bro. And that's what I'm trying to get to. Like that. Exactly. That's what it is. And it's like, all right, you want to start a business? You've been sitting on it for a long time. All right, you don't have the money to start it. EIN is free. People don't know that. You go on there.
Yep.
Something PA.gov. It might be IRS
wherever you state you're in.
Just Google. It's free. And then to register the business. So we all go through LegalZone. We all go through these different companies. So we ain't got to worry about this.
Right.
But you as an entrepreneur, you going to have this one business. You want to go through LegalZone, fine. You can pay the $200, $300, whatever it is. But why? You just got an EIN.
Right.
The EIN is get your bank account.
Yeah. Right.
Now for you to get registered with the Secretary of State so you can start paying taxes, so you can be a legitimate business.
Right.
$70.
Yep.
$70, you got those two things.
Simple.
Any other business you need license permit with $25, $35, ain't nothing more than that. And that's just a trucking company or something. But like the hair stuff and all that stuff, some people are like, yeah, because I need a crazy EIN. You making tax-free money. Just keep making it, promote, like you said, build your brand. That's the only things I can say to lead up to the business stuff. Basically. I'm just saying the what I want people to take from this, John. Don't bullcrap.
Just start.
Just start it. Don't worry about somebody supporting you.
That's the best advice. Just start.
That's the only thing that's really start. Once you from really doing.
Exactly. Once you crack that shell, bro, just crack it.
Yeah.
Take that step.
Because I even say, like seeking perfection, like being a perfectionist, turns into procrastination too. It's not ready. It's not ready. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. Then you like,
I'm trying to figure out who. What's perfect? iPhone. Exactly, they released the iPhone at 80%. Right. It's at 80%. They telling you that they're gonna send you every month. It says fix bugs. When y'all go to settings and y'all ready to update, it say fix bugs. They just give it out because they like, I want my product out there and I'll fix it as we get it. Who putting out a perfect product?
Everybody buying it.
Exactly.
Who? I did my own shirts at first. I had Fighting with Faith going sideways. I bought all these machines. I did it. I started. And as I got better, now I'm crafty. I got different engines to send people to stuff, and then I can do it myself if people want to hand on. Right. It's a different, but I started out like.
And you said a good point, because if you don't get through that trial and error stage, if you don't start, I'm like, because you might think it's perfect and something go haywire, and somebody might ask you, okay, well, how can I get it? Just say like, well, where's your website or something, and where's the drop shipping or something, like something they can ask something. You be like, oh dang, I didn't know about that. So it's never gonna really be a perfect time.
Right.
Like
you absolutely right. The other thing I want to say is the most important. Don't tell everybody your business. Don't tell everybody.
Oh my God.
Don't tell everybody.
I am super big.
Don't tell everybody what you're about to do, because you got this amazing idea and you trying to go tell that friend that you know that's not in the same mindset as you. So once you tell them,
they kill your dream.
They kill your dream. But not only do they kill your dream, what else they do? People pray against you. They silent hate. Yep. So I'm telling this guy that I got this multi-million-dollar a company that I see, that I have a vision about, that I dream about, that's in my dreams, I'm gonna do it. And they always know you for being a procrastinator. They always know you for being this somebody like, oh, you just talking.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Prove wrong.
Go do it. Bro. I'm telling you, I don't care if that's for you going to get your GED.
That's why.
Anything you got going on that you want to move forward on, do it.
And keep it off of social media.
Keep it off social media.
Which people don't know how to do, of course. And but I'm like, yo, that's the biggest thing I always say, because I'd be like, yo, and I learned that from doing music a long time ago when I started. We used to have somebody around us that would tell every move, and I'm like, yo, and it'd be a big move, but I was like, if something didn't go right or something didn't happen, then people are coming up to us like, yo, why I heard this was happening. What happened? So then now people were laughing at you in the back, was like, because they like, man, I knew they was BSing. So it's one of them things like where since that day, and I'm talking, this is teenager, where I'm like on some like, oh no, I'm not telling people my moves no more. I'm not like, why? Like, and I'd rather tell people when it's gonna happen. By the time like when I got the headphones and all that, and he was like, yo, what you got going on? He's literally the only person that thought outside the box to ask me that, like, I see you got studio headphones. So what's going on? Like, because you ain't just got them for no reason. Like,
no, that's real right.
And then that's when I told him, and like, so I came to him with the whole idea, and he was like, all right, I just want to come do sound. We're like, nah, be part of it. Like, so it's like so it's one of the things. And that's what I really love about the podcast idea, because I would probably say, and I'm probably speaking for all three of us, this is probably the quickest business we ever started, each of us. Like, where it was just like let's do it. And then like in like another week or two, we started it. Like,
it wasn't no prolong.
No,
it was literally like
and everything fell in line too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything fell in line with that. But other thing I want to say about that,
we didn't wait for it to be perfect.
Right. Other thing I want to say about that is failure. A lot of people, it ain't just because of how can I say it? Let me rephrase it. A lot of people don't want to fail, so they won't tell people.
Right.
So, because they're used to failing. Right. You gotta fail though. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say? So I won't tell somebody like, no, last time it didn't go through, so I ain't gonna tell nobody, let me try to do it. No, do it. You gonna fail. How you gonna learn if you, I mean, exactly. Like, that's
you
how
gotta go through trial and error.
You gotta go through it, man. So that's the other thing I was saying.
And I just want to say this. This is something I've been saying for years now. My biggest fear, my biggest fear is I'm more afraid of not trying than failure. Like, if we would have never did this, like, because who would have known? Like, if I'd have been like, man, but nobody's going to listen to the podcast and all that stuff. Like, exactly. And then, like, I'm seeing the turnaround for it. It's like, dang, like, so sometimes you got to just do it. The same way you said, bro, I was pressing up shirts and they were sideways. It's like, bro, but you were more like, you saw that and like, man, like, dang, but you didn't stop trying. That's why I'm really one of the people, like, I'm like, yo, I'm more afraid of not trying than failure. Yeah. Because at least I know I tried and it didn't work. No. But when you never try it, you'll never know. That's the scary part to me. It's like, dang, like what it, and that's what, like, I remember talking to this old pastor too. Like, I asked him, like, because we went over to his church because we was going to do some work for him. But and I asked him, I said, have you ever written a book? And he said to me, it's a lot of stuff on my list that I want to do. Like, I want to do that. Like, I've been thinking that, but I never got around to it. And he's older. Like, Like, I'm talking like older than our parents older. Like, type. Wow. And I'm sitting there looking at. I'm like, and I said to my wife, like, when we got in the car, I said, see, those are the things I'm afraid of. I don't want to get to where it's like I have more days behind me than ahead of me, and I'm looking down the list of, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't do that. Yeah. I don't like getting on planes, but I said that ain't gonna stop me from never traveling. All that stuff. I'm like, shoot, when we was down there doing the Gator tour, that was my first time on a boat. Now I'm over here like, well, I can say I did a swamp tour and got on the boat at the same time. Like,
I mean, I'm not into rushing. I don't have patience at all, but I'm not into rushing. I know I put that thing out there and take steps. So I got 5 different businesses, but I take a step every day on each of them joints until I get to it. So it's like, what I want to say is, it seems impossible until stuff be done, like till it's done, basically. So like, you just gotta keep going. I think
that's just like a feeling.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah.
I can't. And it's all. It says, good things comes to those who wait, right? Right. So you're waiting, but you still got to take action in it. In a sense,
you get what I'm trying to say? It's the same. At all these quotes and stuff like that, and don't even actually move on them. Like
it's the same as like everybody's favorite thing to say. Everybody's favorite thing to say out the Bible: faith without works is dead. It says it right there. You gotta believe, yes, that you gotta believe God to do it for you. You gotta believe in yourself, exactly. But it still says you gotta get up and go take care of it. You gotta go do that. You gotta get up. God ain't sitting there like, oh, like you ain't gotta grind for this. Like he think I'm gonna just like, oh, go ahead. Even though he can. He can, right? But it's like but if you believe that word, then it's like you gotta believe him. You gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta get up and go do it.
Yo, people be asking for it for years, bro. People, give me this, God, give me that. He like put the footwork in. It's right there. You got it. It's right there. Go get it.
Exactly.
And they also put it in. Like people having a lot of ideas.
Yeah,
ideas is nothing. You don't execute.
Exactly.
Absolutely right.
A bunch of ideas.
Say it again, Rock.
Ideas are nothing.
Until
you execute.
Yo, that's a good job.
Remember,
seriously,
say it now.
And it's so simple as that. It's simple as that.
It is.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
It's crazy. You got a bunch of ideas. It's like, bro, you just someone sitting there with a bunch of ideas. You ain't do nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I
now,
think failure plays
somebody
part, man. I'm telling you.
Else going through this shit. You're like, oh damn, I
exactly.
think about that shit. I ain't execute on it. Oh shit, now you didn't. Somebody else done did what you thought, and you ain't even say nothing at that neither. You ain't even gotta tell it.
And the other thing is, people start business, and the first thing they start with is website.
Yeah.
They don't have the structure of it. YouTube and Google has been such a great help. Some stuff they be saying is crazy.
Google University.
Like mosquito bite. Why does mosquito bite swollen? Oh, it's cancer. No, certain stuff you just know that is that is not right. But what I'm saying is because you can learn how to fix a car. You can learn how to do all this. You can learn how to read a book. You can learn how to do all this stuff on.
Read a book.
You can learn how to do all this stuff. So
I learned how to fix a car off Google and YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Parts, the brakes, all that stuff. So
show you all that, man.
Website is down here.
Everything.
Right. Website is down here. A website is here. Right? Down here.
Right.
Get your name, registration, EIN, all that other good stuff before we do all that stuff. Right. How you marketing something that's not secure?
Right.
And then you giving out your ideas everywhere. You can't. You can't. You got a whole website that you're selling all this stuff. Now if you're keeping it that way, that's something different. Right. You just starting with a website. You doing it for the free ball. You doing all this stuff. Yeah. No, but if you think this business is gonna go to the top, and which we all do, you want to solidify the business in the right way. So that's the only thing I can say about that.
And one thing definitely too, along with people praying against you, also don't let people put their failures on you. Just because it didn't work for them doesn't mean it ain't gonna work for you.
Yeah,
that's that's all I got.
Question I got for y'all: how do you know? Because we talked about this in one of our other podcasts. How do you know that those people are not supporting you or throwing that type of shade? In the instance when I told you guys about the guy was like one of my old friends was like
how your little business going?
How your little business going? So you telling somebody about your business like, yo, I'm thinking about doing this. What you think? Because you do need positive criticism. I'm not saying don't tell everybody, but those people that you always go to for certain stuff, they be like, nah, I don't think that's gonna work. What's your market? Like, no, but it's different people like this. You got everything lined up. Well, maybe you should do it like this or like. You can tell the good and the bad out of it. But how do you realize somebody that you saying, yo, I'm about to start it? You just got a studio. You got another one. Somebody say, yo, go. You said, yo, I'm thinking about doing a channel on different business door or getting another studio. What would you say? Like, what would you say something like that? If you get the question?
I do.
One more time.
So, like, how would you recognize that somebody is downplaying your ideas?
You want me to answer first?
Yeah, you got it. Go either way.
I was gonna say, for one, the energy and what they say. The same way you just said when they say how that little business going.
Right.
It's like you can feel that. Two, who is it that you trust? And when you go to, because we all
this is somebody you trust.
No, but I'm saying
this is somebody you trust right now.
Then you know it's somebody. Then you know it's somebody that got their best interest.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I know I could go to y'all for real opinions because I'm like, I already know like how y'all are. If y'all gonna tell me like, and I'm like, and I'm the same way. Like where that's why I'm you have to know who you're around.
But what if this is somebody you trust that always downplaying you, but you can't see if they silent hate? Because if somebody out there
downplaying me, then I'm gonna.
But I can't tell that because I love that person. That's my dog, and I think that's my dog. But how do you see that?
And you know who usually does? The people the other people you trust that's around.
Right.
Yeah,
that's how I learned.
But what do you do to get out of that? Because somebody out there right now trying to start a business and they keep going to this one person that they know that can help with the bread, that can help with other stuff, and they can't take that step by themselves. So they're like, damn, what you think? And they always shut them down. They right back to zero. What do you say to that person? Either y'all, what do you say? Somebody's, no, yo, I don't think that joint will work. Oh yeah, I got you. And you just in there by yourself, and they keep trying.
And that's what I'm saying. For one, give me an explanation why it's not gonna work. Right. Don't just say it's not gonna work because I seen somebody else doing it ain't work. That's usually people. That's usually people answer like, oh, because I seen somebody do that, or I tried it. That's why I say don't put your failures. Don't let other people put their failures on you, because they'll try to say because I tried it and it didn't work. No, just because you tried it and it didn't work doesn't mean. I had a studio before too. It didn't get to where his is like that. And definitely because I didn't have the interest anyway, much anyway. So that's why I'm like, it got to be someone. Usually, how we usually fall for it is somebody else that we trust, that we know got our best interest, mainly our women, that will do that and be like, yo, I see they not really for it. They not like, but I'm really one of the people like, don't sugarcoat it, which I'm actually blessed to have around me, because I only keep certain people around me. So it's like, I'm blessed to know, okay, they're going to tell me, bro, that sucks. Right. And I know they're being honest, like, because I'm one of the people like, bro, I'm not going to let you walk out there and look dumb. So I'm going to tell you what you can fix or something like that. Exactly. So if he said something right now, if he said, oh, I'm going to open up another studio over here, I'm going to be like, and all honesty, I'm like, bro, don't do that now. You just opened like your first one. You still building that one up. Right. Focus on that and get that one established at that location first. That's the person I am. That's why I'm like, but you can answer that one.
Just jumping instead of just focusing on one joint.
I got you.
Getting that off the ground and stuff like that. Wouldn't even make sense.
So you could tell the difference between someone that cares and someone that's just hating.
If you've been through it before.
It has to be like something like you could feel. Like it's really something that you could feel, because a lot of stuff people say they just go over people's head.
So what about the person that has no one in their life? That give them motivation on how to start, that does anything. What do they do?
Believe in yourself. That's my best answer.
Yeah, I'm just asking. I'm trying to pull up some gems.
It's stuff you can look up. You know what motivated me to really start a business and jump up? I was reading a book. So it ain't gotta really be nobody around.
Yeah, plenty of things out there.
I say motivational speakers, YouTube, books,
King Convos podcast.
Yeah. So when I first started, I was laying in bed. I'm like, I want to do something else. I don't want to work. I want to work. And that was I just kept praying. I kept praying and aligning myself up with God, and then it says when you align yourself up with God, everything opened up for you anyway. So that's what I did. That's why I said things like this is this move. It ain't us. It's nothing but God having his hand on it. So those people that don't have nobody, you still got God. Everybody forget that. Like that's the first person you had. So you always got somebody down in your joint and all that. Look at God, pray about it, and then put the work in.
And remove
He gonna bless you. Yeah, he gonna remove them people.
Don't keep them people
cancer.
around.
That's cancer. That's why I asked y'all those questions though. That's why I asked y'all those questions.
Read a book. Hear a motivational speaker. It's people that been through worse stuff than you. Even if you had it bad, like everybody goes through things. Everybody goes through struggles.
Yeah.
So like they said, just get that energy around you. If you know it's something for you, if you know it's your calling, if it's something you're interested in, it's your passion, everything, go for it. Do it.
For sure. Don't wait. Do it.
Yep.
You'll find yourself, as soon as you start waiting like that, you'll find 3 years gone, 4 years gone. Dang, I was supposed to start it.
You're supposed to do this, now you want to try to do something else, but you ain't even do the first one.
Yeah.
You trying to do the second one, third one, fourth one.
And we have a problem with planning as people. Planning. Yeah. We always talk management.
Yeah.
We talk management. Planning is important.
Yep.
Planning is important. You plan for meetings. You plan for interviews. You write down what you want to ask them.
Down.
You want always write down something. Some people be talking.
We got notebooks.
We got notes.
Hey,
y'all see me tapping my phone. I got notes. You plan.
I bought this real quick, like the week we was starting, just to write down before that, because I wrote down all the other ideas, like passwords, all that stuff.
Plan.
But you can't remember so much stuff in you. It's so much you can remember. Write it down. Write it down.
Write it down. Attack it. And then
check it off the list.
Yep, check it off the list.
Habakkuk 2 and 2.
Checklist. God tells you. Oh yeah, get a calendar.
Get a calendar.
Whiteboard.
Calendar.
That's what I have. I have a whiteboard.
Somewhere that you can see it every day.
But I have notebooks. All that
I didn't do phone first because I'm like, I see the reminder, I swipe right up. I ain't do it, but I did it in my email. I did it. I went to the dollar store, got a big one. So once I walk out the door, I know that. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. I see it. Yeah. So that's another planning tactic. Management, time management. You still need it. Like I told you, I don't get that much sleep. Now I'm starting to get sleep because my mind racing. When you're an entrepreneur, you don't know how to turn it off. You always think about how you gonna make some money, how you can put money into something else making you money. So you always do it, but get some rest, find relaxation
or how you
in something.
can make the business even better.
And read. You gotta learn how to shut it down. Entrepreneurs can't shut your brain. You just can't. Great entrepreneurs that's been in it a while can. I can't, bro. I'm still new to the game. But you sleep, you be like, damn, I only got 2 hours. And then you get 8 hours and feel like you never slept. It's because your mind is still racing. So you have to, 9 to 5, you come home, you relax, you shower, you eat, you chill, and then you got 2 hours to relax, you watch TV or something, and then you relax. Your body shut down. But now you up at 11 o'clock, think about how you gonna get this next order in, and you got some other joints, and then I gotta hurry up and get some sleep because I gotta be up by 6. So you don't never get to shut your computer down, if in a sense, you know what I mean? Your body's the computer. Shut that joint, log all your apps out. Because everybody do technology, right? Log all your apps, like double tap and swipe up, and then simple. So that's all I got to say on this business. I think
plan
pretty much hit all of that.
Create a formula as well, something that you can stick to, follow everything else. If you just, I'm gonna just go do that. Have a formula, consistent formula that you're gonna do every day, every single day. You'll get there.
Yep. Habakkuk 2:2-3 says. Write it down, make it plain so that the carriers can carry it out. However it says, I might be misquoting, but that's definitely what it says though. So that's what we telling everybody. So we saying plan, just do it. What's the other one we said? Like just do it. Don't be afraid. Like
take the step. Management. All that stuff is inside of that jank.
Well, I'm saying like so when somebody listen back, like so we just giving you the steps. Like,
that's pretty much the ones. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about something currently, like with the same concept. Let's talk about something on social media. Did y'all see B Simone comment when she was talking to Nick Cannon? You probably didn't because you ain't.
I'm off the. Oh yeah.
I didn't.
All right.
Who told me? I think Keenan told me that.
Oh yeah, she probably definitely did because she was going off about it.
She said it's a not. What did she say?
Talk about it.
She basically said Nick Cannon was like yeah, I want to set you up with somebody or I'll set you up on a blind date or something. She was like yeah, and he said like what do you want out of him? And one of the things she said, he has to be an entrepreneur. He can't have a 9 to 5. Yeah. And then people started going crazy about 50, that. Like, how 50%. Hold on. But and like everything and like so everybody's going crazy about like, well, how's she going like and people don't know how to take stuff. So they're like, how's she shitting on 9 to 5? Which when I watched it, I didn't get that out of that. She ain't shitting on 9 to 5. Right. And then she said like something very important, because how would they understand my lifestyle? They won't understand my lifestyle if they're working a 9 to 5. Which is why one of the things is, and you know this as well, now that our ladies are in entrepreneurship, when Bree was sitting there, when she had to get back up and she was on the computer doing things till 3 a.m, she came to me the next morning and said, I understand now why you used to be like you would really be on the computer all night and stuff like working on stuff, because when you like when you're trying to make deadlines, everything like that, like so it's like they understand, which is why I'm like, I'm not mad at that comment because I understand, like, because especially when she's doing shows and she got all her businesses going, how if you've never been in it, you gonna be you working your 9 to 5
so much and
like you're never home for me, like you so, but when you're not in the life you don't understand, and that's anything, that's like anything.
So what she said was, I want a what?
Basically CEO status.
Basically
CEO status, and then she said something second part. She said, because you won't understand my lifestyle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So people, this is what people do. Say if we in here talking, right? And Rocky's outside, go to the car. I say, Rocky, that's my best friend. And then when I come in, I say, because Rocky be drawn. Right. But I'm talking about a situation. Right. People come in on the wrong parts of the conversation, or they don't understand the conversation. Right. So everybody stopped at the first thing she said, but they never said why she said it. Right. It's a cause and effect of it. Exactly. So that's my whole thing. I'm not elaborating on this because that ain't right.
Internet world, though.
That's the internet world. Because it's past this that they put up, and then they say something, or they say something about a whole thing, and they take one piece and they dog them
and run it.
Muslim priests, they say one thing, and I just want to say pass it. Anybody motivation, they always take one thing and they run with it, and that's nutty. And then how you gonna be mad at somebody for their opinion of what they want their standard to be? Exactly. That's our whole podcast. It's our standard, what we want it to be, right? So how you gonna get mad at somebody's standard? So that's me. I'm killing that. From my joint, I ain't saying no more on that because that's nutty. That's it. Why wouldn't you want an entrepreneur? You got a guy that 9 to 5. Why wouldn't you want a guy with a 9 to 5? That's her thing. That's what she want. Oh no, I don't understand that because that's corny.
People get way too many people get mad at other people's
for what they want.
Exactly.
Like what they want. Like she didn't say I want you. Like she said what I wanted to do. Like
from my understanding, she's killing her business, but she ain't getting no sleep either. She's a workaholic now because she like ain't nobody giving me no freebie.
And she got a team,
and she a hustle man.
Right.
So why not? That's
exactly.
like,
and that's like basically what she said. Like he got to hustle. Like he got to do this. So it's like and then especially as a man, you want to really watch your woman like outwork you, like and all that stuff. Right. It's the same. Like now, like I be so proud watching Bree like do her thing. I'm like like go ahead, like do that. Like I be messing with it too. I be saying you gotta say the most the entrepreneurial quotes now. You gotta wake up, say rise and grind. You gotta say no sleep, like sleep. But I was like but that's why I'm like. People are so mad, like why can't she have her standards? If you don't understand, you don't know. I'm like, and they try to talk about cancel on her for that. Like I was like, I'm thinking she said
they just
something.
loved her. They just loved her 20 seconds ago.
But because
she gave an opinion about what she liked.
Yeah,
right.
I'm like, but
people just overlook that.
People will never be happy.
Nope.
They won't.
You can never make it. You can give them 100 things, 99 things. Once you give them that last thing, they don't. Oh man, it's cold. The food you gave me cold, man.
One thing.
They always got a problem with something, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. We're right. You gave them 99 good plates, lobster, steak, and all that.
We know a lot of people like that.
Bring them some French. Yes, we do. Bring them some French fries. You gonna bring me French fries? Now I'm dead serious, and that's corny. That's why I don't even want to elaborate on that, John. For my seat. Whatever y'all feel, y'all want to say. I just think that's nutty, man. I think that's nutty. That's corny.
That's what I was like. And the same way somebody might skip and be like, here, be Simone, and then they skip to a few minutes and they be like, hear him say that's
watch
corny.
the whole thing.
Yeah, somebody did that with us, remember?
Yeah. They skimmed through it and be like, oh, I don't like that you said
that. Or they saw the clip and they just took what they saw in the clip. It's like, no, you didn't hear the whole conversation. You will understand like the conversation. Like if you heard the whole thing. So don't just so it's definitely like what you said. People just hear what they want to hear. They heard that part and stopped it because she didn't say the he wouldn't understand my lifestyle until the end. So they just heard that and said, you know what? Oh, she don't want to do it 9 to 5. Let me stop the video right here. Comment my hate.
I don't want
like nutty.
I'm like, because when I heard it, I said, and I heard that. I've been heard that before. Everybody was really talking about it. I was like, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. So by the time everybody talked about what B. Simone said, I'm thinking she said something like on some Candace Owens type thing. Like
I'm a critical thinker anyway. I want to know why people say stuff. Why you think that?
And
you know what I mean?
It's definitely not meant for everybody to understand everybody's.
Yeah.
No, so it's like.
But even still, why would you want to watch it to see why she said it?
Yeah.
Like why you think that? Because she's going to elaborate on it. Because Nick Cannon was saying something back.
Yeah, he was asking like, why can't he have
elaborate on why she said it?
Got an honest job
like,
and all that.
You asking something. Why you think that? Oh, you think that? Well, why? So listen to that part too, and you're like, oh, I see where she coming from.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? You say something, why? You gotta always ask her why. You commented, you mentioning it, why?
Then go ahead and lay down.
Even his lifestyle, like I'm like, bro, like he got clientele, like so he's not gonna always be like he can't always be there right at the moment. He like, yo, I got clientele. This is his business. This is what he does. So it's like if you can't understand it on like someone who's building up their studio, whose businesses is starting to thrive, like for real. I'm like, so why would you be able to understand it when somebody is making like millions and all that? Not trying to downplay you, but someone like that got like all that, and stuff like that. Like so, like if you can't understand it on a regular, like on a level, like a starting level, what like
how you think? Yeah,
that's true, bro. That's true. You're not lying.
Cause I'm over here sometimes, I'm like, dang, bro, you still in the studio? Even when we recorded the song, he said, yeah, bro, I got another session after this. I'm like, bro, it's 10 o'clock. Like, I literally said that. I said, bro, it's 10 o'clock. What you mean you got another session?
You ever see Entrepreneur? Then they got an equal sign. I know somebody can put this on the shirt. No sleep. That's equal. It's equal to no sleep. You don't get no sleep.
Relentless.
You don't get no sleep.
Oh, yeah, be relentless, too. Like,
yeah, ain't no sleep. But no, that's how I feel about that.
Your business, go hard for it, because this is definitely what I'm gonna say, and I know y'all gonna vouch for me too, especially in your line of work. Yeah. If you're not putting 100% in it, don't expect everyone to support it. If they're not going hard for it, because I'm gonna literally say to you, like, if you're not going hard for it, why do you want me to go hard for it? Like, that's why I'm like, yo, I really believe in the podcast, so that's why I'm telling y'all, I'm like, look what I did, like, look whose faces I'm putting in, look who I'm talking to, all these people, these 100,000 people I got looking at, like, when I post something, I'm posting this on the other people's stats. I'm like, yo, go look at this, I think it's great. Well, not as I think, you have to know it's great.
Bro, to chime on that, bro, I had someone DM me saying, bro, I just came home, I need you to help me with my music and this and that. I'm like, bro, you gotta put in some type of work. You have no music out. You never had any music out before you went to jail. Mm-hmm. You come home, you want me to, like, he looking at me like I'm already established. Like, bro, put this money into me. Yeah, I'm a sure thing. I'm like, bro, you have nothing. You just came home. You got 0 posts on your page. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How you want somebody to invest in you, bro? I don't understand it.
Yeah,
it's different.
I'm like, bro, you gotta put some work in. You gotta build yourself, bro. Mm-hmm. You can't just be looking at people and like, oh, I got this much, this type of status and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, just give me just basically give me a shot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, everybody's 10 million people out here that want a shot, bro, at this music thing, but you gotta build yourself, bro.
And what are you doing for the shot?
And what are you really doing? You just came home from jail, bro. Yeah. I'm like, so what kind of plan do you? I'm like, what kind of plan do you have? Oh no, I ain't got enough. Like, oh,
that's a crazy joint. That's a crazy. That's crazy. That's like the what?
I'm asking like, what kind of plan do you got? Like, what
and nothing.
What's your goal with the music? Nothing, bro.
Oh man, I'm starting out.
I gave him like, bro, go work on yourself, build your brand, this and that. I give a few gems and stuff like that, and then get with me. I'm like, bro, you have nothing. You come home like you have nothing.
I think that's what we.
Like you didn't even come home and try to build your shit, or the case might be you just straight want handouts. I'm like,
that's what it is,
bro.
Cause we us. Right. We want handouts all the time. Because, yo, bro, dang, no, that's too much. Niggas be asking me for shirts. Right. They're asking me, because the t-shirt print company. Right. They asking me to do shirts. And they're like, yeah, my man gonna do it. I charge the same as everybody else. Yeah. $1 off, $2 off, it's something different. But why that when we say black business, it gotta be a discount? Mm. Will you think you're getting a discount? How are you supporting my business? Right. Rocky, if your sessions is $125 or whatever it is, I'm paying $125. Right. And I'm going to tip you. Right. That's what we need to do. We go on the negative. We ask for a discount when we need to be giving more to black business. Like she got a clothing line, Lavello. She charged this. Yeah. I know because of clothes how much she need to pay for it. Right. Danny Peru, my friend Will Walker, he got it. They're up there. Yeah. You stand behind your quality. Exactly. Stand behind it. No discount. I gotta pay that. Yep. No, exactly. and I understand rough times and all that. If you got a friend, I ain't no stickler like that. Right. But you talking about, no, my man got the joint, so I'm gonna get it. No, support your man business. Support your girl business. No, don't do that, man.
And take your people's businesses serious too. It's the same way when people would hit me up like, yo, they want to get in contact with him. I'll be like, I used to be like, I'll be like, you got to show me you're serious first, because you ain't tarnishing my relationship with him. Like, I'm not bringing him to you if I know you're gonna waste his time, and then I got to hear it from him. Like, I'm like, yo, that's why I always say, bro, you gotta be serious. I'm not getting you connected with him. Like, I said, like, cause I take that serious. I'm like, bro, like, nah. I'm like, that's something serious. He's really building it. Like,
they gonna hear it from somebody else. They gonna hear it from me. They gonna be hurt.
Yep. And I'd rather him save it. I'm like, bro, like you're asking me. I'm like, this is somebody I'm around. So I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you what he gonna say. I'm like, I'm giving it to you the nice way. He gonna be like, raw, you gotta keep working.
But that's what we need. We need raw uncut. But it's too sugarcoated.
Like me, when I do things like that and say things like that to these upcoming artists, whatever the case might be, I look at it as like I'm trying to better you as an artist, giving you something different than what you what you used to. Like This is a whole different ball game when you working with me. This ain't like you going to Mikey or Bobby's studio, wherever the case might be, and the shit is out, it's chaos. Yeah. This is organized. This is a business, bro. We not in here just to be chilling and gramming everything, bro. You come here to work, bro.
It's gonna be hard for them to appreciate that, and
it
shouldn't be. It should no. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's definitely great because they need it, just like you said. But they ain't used to that.
Right.
They need people like that.
Right.
These, like you said, they on bogus time. They can pull up late, then they smoking all the tree in the world. Then they got 19 people in their sessions and they ain't say not a verse. They come in there without the verse done, like you said before. It's like, no, you got a different standard at the studio, and I peep it. And you never change who you are. Be raw, because some people need it.
Exactly.
They're not used to walking in the studio where it's like a rule sheet, like
never,
like nope, like you need to clean up after yourself. You get if you want, you getting taxed on. If you tell me you coming with 2 and you say, yo, I got 2 other people coming. All right, you gotta pay extra if you want them in here. Same thing, hangout line.
They hit you with like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just tell them to fall back. I'm gonna just come to the joint dolo. I'm like, oh yeah, I thought so.
Yo, your name is on your business.
Exactly. You're not.
And your standard is what you have. So if that's what it is, no,
this is me looking at it to make artists better, not to downplay you, not to come at your neck or anything like that. Yeah. So don't take it that way. Like, I'm telling you, I'm building you as an artist. You don't want to be labeled as a rapper or whatever you mean. Case might be, you want to be labeled as an entertainer or artist. This is what come with this shit. Like, this. Leave it or take it.
Exactly.
Simple.
If you gonna do it or you don't.
Simple as that.
On your pops, John. You gonna do it or you don't. But no, that's what I got, Mark. I ain't got nothing else.
So I want to go and so what are just some, we could talk about this real quick. What's some struggles y'all had to deal with?
The business?
Yeah, like just being in that world and stuff like that. Keep it down.
Finance is always gonna be. It's about finding funding. Finances always will be something. I struggle with and I still do. Time management. Like I said, I have to find ways to get sleep. So I struggle with, and I struggle with not jumping to ideas. I did in the beginning. I had so many ideas in the idea.
Right.
But you got to know that you can drive them all down.
I had the same problem.
But it's something called, my uncle Mike told me this, something called a parking lot. So you got your main business and everything else you put in the parking lot. Right. So as your main business keep growing, take from the parking lot, you keep adding. What we can do to help the sales on this one. We can do that for the marketing joint. We can hire that little company. We got this money right here. Just take it off of there. So it's just the little stuff, but that's the stuff that I learned because I jumped out there. I jumped out there. I had people around me to support me. That's the difference. I had it, but I never got the money from I chose the little bit of money that I had, and it's still the little bit of money that I do have now. Right. And I always invest in the stuff that I need for myself. So that's the only thing I can say that.
Just piggybacking real quick off what you said, it's like when you said like with the parking lot idea, I think that's what made doing a podcast so big for us, because it's like, okay, people want to work with him because they see us reposting them, but they'll watch this and then they'll figure out how to come prepared now. Okay. They know, I got to come with this now. So it's something like, it's giving him another platform where he's like, okay, now I can show and display this business. So it actually, all actuality, it helps his business, because now he's able to explain like from his mouth, before you contact me, this is what I need from you.
Because people hate reading. And I keep telling people reading is fundamental. Because I have people come to me all the time about how much. I'm like, bro, it's
right there.
Right here. I didn't put it in text for you to read it. Yeah. I didn't even read it. Yeah, that's bro, bad. I even put a list of things to prepare an artist before you even put your money out.
And it make you mad because it's wasting your time. Exactly. It's wasting time. I did all that. Instead, I could be telling everybody, no, I put it there for a reason.
Exactly. So you can save it, screenshot it in your phone, you go back to it. People screenshot a bunch of stuff, don't even go back to it. Quotes, all type of stuff. What was the point?
Yeah, that's
what was the point?
That's a crazy job, man.
I'll say one thing I definitely struggle with: consistency.
Okay.
Consistency, and that plays a big part. That's like one of the major points when running a business is consistency. And I feel like I'm really learning it even more by doing this podcast, because we all are on the no matter what. We got everybody got something to do today, and it's still like but the podcast we still got to do that. Like that really became our part of our time management. Is like, yo, we know every Saturday around 1:00 we this is where we at. Like, this is what we doing. So I say consistency.
I got one more thing I want to add to it, because I said I ended with finance. I didn't want people just to think it's just the finance part. Finance, I said you got to find funding. A lot of the business that I did, I used my credit. Credit is everything. Right. People don't dig that. They don't tell us that. Credit is everything. Get your credit together. You got your credit card for $200. You go get your EID. You go get this stuff. You pay for all this stuff and you build it. The call asks for another credit limit. You get your card through it. You get everything. And then taxes. Everything's tax write-off. You go out to eat. You talking business. It's tax write-off. The gas. Everything is tax write-off. So those things, I played steps. And I needed help playing steps. Because I said, I just need all this money.
Yep.
No. Footwork. I know all these people. I'm not getting discounts, but it's not going to be at that price. But yo, listen, I'm going to give you this week. I don't need you to do no work. Just hold it. I'm going to give you this one. It's a difference. It ain't like me going to big organizations where I need that. So it's a different ball game in a sense like that. You got payment plans. You can do it different ways. But finance, I had struggled with finance. And that's because I was looking at that broad field, that big number, when you don't need it. You can cut costs and still have good quality. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about how you do it.
Yep.
That's all. But I just had to clean that up, man.
So
one of my struggles was organization. Keeping things organized. And basically, writing everything down, like I was saying already. But organization, I'm really big on that shit now. Because it's like, you just got to be organized with certain things.
You ain't organized chaos, baby.
Exactly. You all over the place, man. That was one of my struggles, bro. But now,
Gucci Mane.
Or Gucci Mane.
Yeah, huh? Gucci Mane.
all right, last and final thing. How can we? How can we?
Talk to us.
Building up one another, which we're actually doing for our viewers. But how can we build up our community as well? How can we help each other? And this is a broad statement, not just.
How can we help each other?
Yeah, you already.
I can say support, but
it goes deeper than that.
It goes deeper than that. Some people says support who supports you. That's horrible.
Right.
You never support who supports you, because it's a black-owned company right now that got a restaurant that I don't know about. So how they gonna support me?
Right.
How? I go support them, then I can say, hey, can you?
Right. Exactly.
But how? It's clothing lines that I didn't know that they're black-owned. They didn't never support me, so I can't support them.
You look at the give and you get it, man.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it plays a big thing in support. And then they had a picture, like I told y'all yesterday, of all these different companies that bring.